feels very special. It's London is one of my homes, and all my best friends are here, my family are here, so it's really, really special to be able to celebrate with them. It was incredible. Ella is a very hard-working, committed human being who cares about what she does so deeply, and is surrounded by the likes of her and Helen, who are, who support her and kind of bolster her through her life, and yeah, just to be around Jim Brooks's brain every day is pretty heavenly. So yeah, I feel extremely lucky. It's actually quite rare, I suppose, to be able to play a character through all those decades of her life and all those checkpoints, and we as an audience we get to be privy to her memories, which is also another rare thing. So you get to get a full sense of her. You get to notice the things that do stay the same. Her core stays the same. Her values stay the same. Her potential and her dreams stay the same. But obviously things evolve over time, and the people around you, their intentions change too, so she sort of has to deal with that, which is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I find it so believable and relatable, and I think a lot of people can see, maybe, hopefully, parts of themselves in that relationship, and it's just good to see. I mean, Jim is good at writing female dynamics, and he comes from a family of women. He was raised by women, so there's a deep, kind of intricate understanding of how those mechanics can work. And yeah, look at her. She's heaven. I hope people feel hopeful at the end of it. I think it's a really hopeful film. I think the timing of it, the foresight that Jim had to write this film and make a story about this particular woman, this modern woman, and celebrate her, celebrate the work that she represents, I think is pretty special. So yeah, I hope people will feel hopeful about it.
This is a family movie. It's a movie to be enjoyed during the holidays. This feels very warm and holiday-like. I like being a grounding force. I mean, I'm old enough now and I've been doing this for a long, long time. So I feel really good to represent a trustworthy, trusted, safe place person. I try to do that as a Jamie human. I love that I get to do that as a Helen human. I play a very different role in a TV show called The Bear, where I'm the opposite of a grounding nurturance. I'm a tornado, and so I'm very happy to be representing a calm, thoughtful person. Well, in her case, she's just fiercely loyal to particularly Ella McCay, and it's very hard. She has to bite her lip because she has very strong feelings about her awful husband, but that she's not really allowed to say. Like, she's amazing. And I met her day one at Jim's house. She took my breath. We did the first rehearsal, took my breath away.
It was such a great joy to be part of this film, part of the ensemble, and to work with Jim. So it's great to celebrate. Fantastic, yeah. You know, Emma's incredibly easy to get on with, and it's a strange relationship on camera. It's a very strained relationship as well, which just makes it all the more fun to play. When you kind of get to be at each other's throats like that, it's always quite fun, and even easier when you get on as well as her and I do. The fact that he is so messy, the fact that he's jealous. I think jealous is always quite a fun thing to play. I think it's a thing that everybody sort of tries to hide, but I think everybody experiences at some point. And it's also one of the sort of the more ugly, facts of life.
I was just excited to do everything. There wasn't anything that was on the page that I wasn't excited to do. I was like kicking myself a lot working with Emma and Jamie and everyone, Jim, and I just was very blessed to be there most of the time. I think he's a young adult that's going through some stuff and he's figuring some stuff out, and he's playing it a certain way and he needs help from certain people and he's going to fly through it, I guess. That's how I look at it. It was just straight away with me and Emma. I felt very comfortable. I have sisters that are like Emma's age, and they're like, I'm very, very close to them. And she actually, my brother that's my age, and she's very close to him. And it wasn't nothing we were ever fighting for. It was just something that was already there, And I kind of latched onto Emma. I still do, still now. But it was just wonderful to be able to like bounce around and work with her.
Well, it's a love letter to troubled families who need a little pat on the head. I just got really lucky. I mean, I got lucky, just meeting Emma, who I didn't know at the time. And then Jamie came aboard early, and Albert and I are friends for a long time. And Julie Kavner and I worked together on The Simpsons. So there was enough familiarity and enough newness to make a perfect cocktail, I think. When a family has early trauma and everybody starts that uphill climb after that trauma, that's sort of what happens. And it's a comedy, but we, which means that we're working for laughs all the time, but we have meat on the bone, I hope.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's such a beautiful city and we're having a great time and it's great. Part of it is just trying to get all sides of life in a sense. I mean, having the comedy, but at the same time trying to get at what is very real and true about, trying to live your life and these characters. I think we all have families. We're all dealing with complex issues with different, members of the family, and I just think it's something that's relatable to everybody. You need everyone to be great for this to work, and it did. I mean, it really, you worry about it as you're going in, and it's a hard script, it needs to have that depth and that real acting, and, we just get the gold mine.